All right, Losens Alfanga, wie geht's an alle? All right, ich bin ein bisschen mehr. Und dir? I'm a little tired. How about you guys?
Ja, ich bin müde. Ich bin nicht müde, ich bin nicht müde, ich bin müde.
Food.
Müde.
Not me? Tired.
Müde is tired,
Yeah,
food is
tired.
lazy.
Oh. There you go. I'm a little of both. Okay, so we will start in a minute with the Lord's Prayer like we always do. However, Les and Patsy have they've brought a photo here, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. And Judy says that she can name all the folks up
Not
there.
all.
A lot of
Two
them.
little
Actually,
ladies in the
Patsy brought
back.
that photo.
And Mark, it was the very first trip over.
Very first trip over 1975.
Yeah.
1975.
Mary and my
So,
sister.
Judy, let's see who you can name up there.
Well, over here on this end is Burgess, Bill Burgess.
This end here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's Patsy's mom and dad.
Paul Hass and Medora.
Paul Hass and
Okay, right
Medora.
there. Okay.
Those two skip, I don't know. Aunt Lipsy's the next one. Lipsy sees.
Okay.
And then
Charlie.
Charlie sees. And then Shearhart, what'd you say, which one?
Lawrence.
Lawrence Shearhart.
Lawrence. Don't know the little lady in the back. The next one is my sister Barbara.
Okay.
I don't know that little lady either.
Yeah.
And
I
then
know that
Father
man.
Larry. Yeah.
Larry.
And then that's Amy, Amy Tondry something or other
Yeah.
that went. And that's Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert. Getty.
Gilbert Hattie.
Hattie, yeah. That one I don't
I don't know who he was.
And that one almost looks like Priscilla Hancock, but she wouldn't have been there then.
No, I don't think so.
No. And then, no, don't know that one either. The next lady looks like Irene Youngman. The
Right
next-
here?
No, the next one.
There.
Yeah, is that Irene Youngman? Can anybody tell?
I can't say.
And then we got, can't see anybody's face there and somebody on the
Blackie's
end.
fine? No, Blackie's, let's see.
Blackie should have been in there somewhere.
Yeah, where is
That
Blackie?
almost looks like Netta. Oh,
Blackie and Netta were in there.
Looks like you know who went to Alfred's sister.
Oh, yeah. And that's her standing right there next to
Blackie was
her.
probably walking
And her
around real
husband
fast.
behind. That other one is,
Yeah.
what's her name? Eileen.
Eileen.
Shearhart,
Yeah.
no, not
Can't think of his
Shearhart,
name
Eileen
anymore,
Stein,
Yeah.
whatever married name was, and her husband, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if y'all can read that
Yeah.
small print, but it says, I'm gonna read it off the original because that corner is kind of blocked off there.
Was that a newspaper?
It
was,
says,
yeah.
these Medina Valley area residents have just returned from a 3-week tour of Rome, Alsace, and a number of other places. Organizing the tour locally were Father Larry Steuben and Barbara Tondry, center, in Mulhouse, Charles Bashun, a journalist with the newspaper La Alsace, who visited Castroville and San Antonio in April, welcomed the tour group. Some of the group visited Switzerland and Bavaria also, while another group went on to Germany. So, which Bavaria is Germany, right? Yeah.
There's,
But,
there's recordings too from the entire trip, from when they left to when they came back, and the church,
About the
the
library?
church has
Oh,
them.
the church?
Yeah, yeah.
all right, we need a volunteer. Who's going to lead the Lord's Prayer to start? Somebody in the audience. Let's see if somebody stand up and lead it up.
Everybody volunteered once.
We're gonna call on someone.
where's Mark?
We're gonna call on someone.
Mark volunteered.
Y'all are pushing this on Mark. Come on, all right. You got a pro doing it. All right. If you wanna, I know it's kind of hard to hear, Mark. You wanna stand up or come up here and do it?
I don't know if that's the guy.
Yeah, do it with your cousin.
You want me to help you up there?
Yes.
I can't say it, but I can say the first line.
I haven't got the word out.
Mr. Biederger's been practicing.
I can say the first line.
All right.
I'll get tongue tied to that for everybody.
You gotta do the sign of the cross.
Father, Son, God, and grace. Amen.
In the name of the
Father,
Amen.
Amen, we know that word.
Yes. We give this back.
How do you say goodbye?
All right.
How do you say goodbye? It's J-O-B-G. Is that
this one here, this one here is just the vowel.
It's almost pronounced like M-I-R-D.
Mia, no, Mia.
M-I-E-D.
Bisful? What is bisful?
I
Yeah.
got a
You're on
question.
this?
Okay.
Are you on the
Yes,
translation?
sir.
Well, this one, yeah, the Alsatian words and phrases, it says, A-D-J-E.
You said D, right?
Dina,
Or Dina?
Dina.
Yeah, but this one here says D-I, and this is an old
That's the old one, yeah.
the old German one, I think.
Yeah, it might be.
Because it says Heiliges, what was that Heiliges Name?
Yeah.
You know, we don't got that dying stuff, right?
Hey, what do
Dina, it's okay. Dina,
Heiliges Name, and then
how do you pronounce A-D-J-E? It says it's goodbye.
I asked Les that. He said,
That's a French term.
Okay.
That's like, well, in Spanish it'd be the equivalent to adios in Spanish. Adieu?
A-J?
I think you said your dad used to say adia.
Yeah, it's probably a takeoff of the French adieu. Bid you adieu.
So
Right.
it's a French term equivalent to adios.
Well, there's another one too, says bisful.
Bradford.
This bowl is,
I think I got it.
There's a place in Jerusalem called the Pater Noster, Our Father, where Jesus taught his disciples how to say the Our Father.
Yeah.
And there's walls all around it, and there's the Our Father written in a bunch of different languages.
And Alsatian.
And there is one in Alsatian on the wall.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I've seen that. I think it might have been a photo y'all posted.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's very Jerusalem.
All right.
I thought it right that.
All right. Ollie Krishna, Philippe Kana Pizza Lorena Manander. Let me ask you, who's been to the rodeo? I know Bradford has. We ran India there, right? Viasaish horse in Alsatian.
The host.
Rose, yeah. Und im Englisch, was ist hier? Die im Alsatian, wie sei schon a hat? Good. There you go. All right. All right. Now this one y'all got to know because it was in your vocabulary. Was ist a Calvera? Calvera.
Calvera.
Yeah, Vicky got it. A cow.
One calf is a colt. Calvera would be
Calves.
multiple.
Plural. Cows. Any other rodeo? Oh.
Are you?
Was ist das? There you go, Bradford got it. Stable. There you go.
Mark is my shoe letter for Stefan.
Who is?
Mark.
Oh, okay. All right.
At the stable, not a stable.
At the stable, yeah.
All right. Well,
You say boot?
that's a
The
boot.
boot.
A shoe is a shoe. A shoe.
Sure, as a boot.
A shoe is a shoe. So a stiefel is a boot.
Stable.
Und was ist im Stiefel?
Our shoe.
No, not on it. In it.
Was ist im Stable?
Fierce.
Fierce.
Not a flask. A fierce.
Real blogger.
All right. Well, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Les. He's got some words we're going to put on the Elmo tonight. Well, no, first, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. We got the quiz. The worksheet. We got our worksheet here. Let's pass these out, and let's give y'all about 10-15 minutes with last week's vocabulary. Let's see how y'all doing these.
I'm no good person to hand them out.
I can't jump out of here. Oh, they're packed in there.
She's told.
I can take some pictures. All right, take some, pass them around, pass them back. I think, take a few, pass them on back, I'll pick up what's left. I think we got enough for this.
These guys are in here, they're bringing it back.
You did? Oh, who was not here last week?
I'm gonna ask you, because I'm so.
Extra copy? Here.
Do you have any extras? We didn't get any.
You do?
Two of you? Both of you want your one too? Oh, easy. So anyone else who was not here last week?
Just regular sausage.
Just dad Mondays. We need some for this week.
This week?
This row didn't get any hot. There, he's got it.
On there, can you? Feel bad, huh? What? Those ones we learned last week, so that's your worksheet for this week. Tosh, can you? Everybody got enough? Yeah.
Thank you, Vicki.
You're welcome.
That's another A for you. My gosh, you're going to be a top student of the class.
That sausage in the back's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could say that's worst is the best, huh? That worst is the best.
Okay.
Hey, my mom always said, look at my dough. Is that?
Look one time here.
Huh?
Look once here.
Yeah, look at my dough. Buses, yeah.
Buses when I was driving.
There you go. These pictures. The sausage and salami was brought here by Sue Lanook, but it was donated by Mike Schott. Schott's Schott's Butcher Shop, I guess, the meat market on Culebra and Bandera. He just happened to be Sue's brother. It's a handful, huh?
caretaker, housemaster. What is the word for caretaker? Yeah.
They love number 17 says.
Yeah, I'm trying to get by here. Hey, thank you for bringing it. That was wonderful.
Across the road from Tony.
I would like for all of you to please not eat any of that sausage and salami. It's no good. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I have to take it. I have to take it and dispose of it.
That's where it's here.
About another 5-10 minutes?
Then we started having.
Yeah, do what you can by memory and
Right.
then look up the rest.
That's the way Vicki always did. She did it to keep remembering and then she copied it.
Catastrophe. Yeah, does that mean unluck?
Unlook. Unlook.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't have the key. Lisa Schwartz isn't here tonight, so y'all's answers are gonna be the key that you're gonna use to give the answers. Put you on the spot, right?
Well, we studied it. I'm doing the first row for sure, and she's doing the second and we studied.
All right, all right.
That's how to pronounce the first word. I know it. I have no
Oh, is it right there? Let's see. No. No. Oh, I got it. What's that, page 8? I got a book in my hand. I'm asking everybody. It's Naklasik. 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 That's what I say. Naklasik. Naklasik. I've never heard that word. I don't know that I've ever used careless. I don't know that I've ever used that, in a conversation with them. That's just a word that never has come through.
Oh, no.
Watch that. Oh, yeah.
Huh? No, let's pick it up. You better be careful, the rubber.
March 31st. March, yeah, the last day of March.
There you go.
That was almost.
Good, good.
You'll need a couple more minutes?
For just the size of that cassette, or you have it for varying sizes? Yeah, the two things that go around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's Pierce, reminds me the Alsatian game that time they brought the Pierce bottle.
Good cherry water, cherry schnapps.
Cherry schnapps.
Cherry schnapps burns from here all the way down.
Took a match and lit over, you couldn't see the flame, but you could sure see it.
Yeah, that was hot, that's hot stuff.
Look on the YouTube to get that.
High alcohol.
And it's on there. Commenting or? I wonder if the Alsatians now.
Crazy stuff, right?
You mean for the last kid?
And that side.
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. If your paper is done, I'll put your paper on the overhead. And then you can have the book in your hand, and you can put it in your book and okay. All right, we got a couple of volunteers going to come up and do the answers for us. So at this time, we're going to ask one or two people if you're comfortable doing it alone. or if you want to come up with a partner to do it next week. We got volunteers for next week? Mike and Judy? Great, thank you. No? Judy, you good? Next week? All right. Judy's next week, that's great.
It's a good way to follow this. Be absent next week.
All right.
Okay.
And you gotta kind of yell up loud so they hear you in the back.
Okay, we're gonna see what we can do here. Carelessness is Naglashigkeit. Say it again. Naglashigkeit.
Can y'all hear in the back? Maybe Les can repeat with the mic after y'all say it.
Naglashigkeit. For the first one.
Naglashigkeit.
Height.
Height.
Yeah, height. Caretaker. Who's Meister? Who's Meister?
Housemaster.
Well, it says caretaker, so I.
Well, caretaker's a housemaster, he takes care of the house, yeah.
Cargo, fracht.
Fracht,
Fracht.
looks like freight, fracht.
Yeah, cargo, it's same, yeah. Carnival would be carnival. Carnival?
Perfect.
Very good. Carnival. The next one, Carol, would be Vinochsley.
Live.
Vino slide.
So it's
A
spelled.
light is
See,
a,
it says I-E. That's right.
I-E. Yeah, I-E is, Vino sleep. Sleep, yes, okay. Light would be in German, yes. Vino is Christmas. Lied is a song, Christmas song.
Oh, okay. Number 6 for carp means carp.
Carp, yeah.
Okay, now going on this vocabulary thing, number 7, Schreiner, instead of Schreiner, because Schreiner is spelled right for carpenter.
Well, Schreiner would be in German. Schreiner is in Alsatian.
Okay, that's what I was
Has the
trying
same
to
meaning. Schreiner.
Okay, number 8, Bodedeck for carpet.
Boda is your floor, deck is covered, Boda deck.
Number 9, Galrub.
Galriub.
Galrub.
It means a yellow turnip. Galriub.
Number 10, Praga for carrot.
Praga.
Please correct me if I'm saying them wrong. Cartridge is Kugel.
A kugel.
Kugel. Carve, number 12 is Schnitzel. Okay, number 13, carver is Schnitzel. Schnitzel. Cask is Foss. Number 14. Cask is Foss. Number 15 is casket Sarg. Sarg. Number 16, Schnita for castrate, yes. Schnita. Number 17, Katz, cat. Number 18 is catalog for catalog. Catalog, I guess, catalog. Number 19, Unglück. Unglück for catastrophe.
Unluck, yes.
Unluck, yes.
Yeah. Number 20, Fanga for catch. Fanga.
Like a soy farmer.
Yeah. Okay, 21. Sometimes I get this one right. The word is catechism, catechismus.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Catechismus. Okay. Number 22, category, class. Number 23, caterpillar, rub. Rub. I did not throw that thing on it. Rub. Cathedral, Munster. Munster. 25, Catholic.
Sounds just like what it says.
Catholic.
Catholic, yeah.
Catholic, yeah. 26, Linsfei for cattle.
That's held around here.
Number
It should
27.
be F-I-E instead of F-E-I.
Okay, that's I-E.
Yeah. Okay.
Blumenkohl for cauliflower. Number 27. 28 would be Ursache for cause.
Good song. I've never heard that word before, but that,
Number 29, Vorsicht.
proceed.
Vorsicht for caution. Number 30, vorsichtig for cautious. 31, cave would be is that? Oh, I thought it was.
Do you say the age?
Okay, you could also say Colin for killer. A killer, Colin, that's also a cave.
Well, okay, because I was looking at, you don't say the H on the 30, on cave?
Kohler,
Hola?
K-O-C-A, Kohler, Kohler.
Where are you?
Where are we
I'm
at?
on number 31.
31.
I would have said it, Gila, because I thought that's what going phonetic, Gila. What do you think, Mark?
Kohler.
That's okay.
It's H, Ola.
32 would be Holum.
Yeah.
Number 33, cease would be Ufjera.
Ufhera.
34, cedar would be Cedar. Cedar.
Remember now, your Z is pronounced like a T-S. Cedar.
Cedar. Okay.
Say it.
Celebrate.
Les, sorry, quick question. Would you use Ufhera for stop also?
Yes.
Like stop a car?
Yeah.
Ufhera?
Ufhera.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ufhera means to stop something, yes.
35, celebrate would be Fiera. Fiera?
Fiera.
And 36, celery would be celery. And 37, Himmlick for celestial. That's as close as I get on.
Pretty close.
Okay. 38 is collar for cellar. Cement for cement. Oxalon for census.
Let's look at the word. Bo means Bo Salem. It's the counting of people. A person counts. A Volk is Volks are people. Like a Volkswagen is a people's car. A Volkswagen. So it's the counting of people.
Census.
It's your census, yes.
Okay. 41 centenarian is 100 or Yorick.
100 Yorick, yes.
Yeah, 100 Yorick. 42 centennial is 100 Yor. Centipede is Tausig Priest.
30 Fias. 30 Fias.
I had trouble with that one. Central. 45 is center. Metal.
Mittel.
46 is Gewiss? No?
I don't know, it'd be Chris. I know, Sint is for sure, Chris, if you know something, is to know it, yeah, Sint.
So how do you say that's?
Chris and Sint, Chris, Sint, know it for certain. This, it's kind of, you saw it, swallow it, yeah.
47 is Bisico or certified?
Besigo, yeah.
Yeah, you say, are you certain?
I don't know, have you ever seen that one?
Certified?
I never have seen that one.
I don't know,
I
I'm just
never
trying to
seen
know
it.
why it's on the book. Okay, 48 is cat for change, 49 stool for stop.
Chair.
Stool is chair. Okay,
I can remember that when a group of Alsatians came to the high school when we were there, this one guy was looking for a stool, he needed a chair to sit in. Stool, and this teacher said, turn into the restroom. Thought he was asking for her restroom.
I have a question. If a chair is a stool, what is a stool? A little chair, or how do, you know that?
Stool is a stool, I don't care, it's big or
Little
little.
stool, okay.
A glass stool. A glass stool, a little stool.
Glass stool.
A little stool and a clammy stool.
50 is Keelan for chalice.
Kaylee.
51 is chalk for creators.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, but I'm sure it's true because I've never seen chalk before. Not in Alsatian anyway.
52 is chamber for Zimmer.
Zimmer, okay, Zimmer is a room.
Yeah,
Chamber, yes.
chamber. Chance is to fall. I have a problem with that Z and
So, pronounced Z is like a TS. To fall.
To fall. Change is Andera.
Okay, Andra. Or to Voxla.
Yeah.
If you're exchanging something, you're voxeling and you're trading and changing it.
Okay, channel is canal for 55. 56 is coral for chap. Okay. 57 is cabal for chapel. Is that cabal or
Cobble.
And 58, I'm not sure, you know, the character for character.
Character.
Cola for charcoal.
Holds cola. Wood coal.
Coal. With the A?
Yes.
At the end?
That's what
Yeah.
Okay.
Your E and the A at the end is the same sound.
60 is for chase, it's yaga. 61, chauffeur is father. 62 is chief, is Billy. 63 is chief, Betriga.
Betrega.
Chief is Baca. Cheers is Munder. And 66, I have freely for cheerful or frolic.
Frolic.
Cheerful.
And I've never seen Munder before. Mark, have you ever seen Munder for cheerful?
No, I'm not.
Well, I was talking about that Mark back there.
Oh, I've never.
The expert back there.
Yeah.
Frolic.
Happy.
Oh, Prost, though, that's that's when you're drinking. Prost. Yeah, that's German, I think, more than, yeah, it means cheer, but that's for drinking. But Prost is German, I think, rather than Alsatian.
Yeah. But in Alsatian for cheers, they'll say Gesundheit.
Gesundheit, yes.
Like health is how they toast
Les,
in Alsace.
Les, is Freilich German or is?
Froelich is Alsatian, Freilich is German, yeah.
Freilich is, okay.
67 is Cox for cheese. 68 is Kirsch for cherry.
Kirsch. And if you ever had any Kirschwasser, you want to drink that.
Kish
That burns
for
all the way
chest.
down.
69 Kish for chest.
It's furniture, yeah.
The furniture.
Furniture chest.
That's the furniture. It's also if the guy's kind of drunk, they'll say, yeah, I had a kished. He's drunk.
Oh, yeah, I think you taught us that, I'd never heard that.
Same word, yeah.
Les, you taught us last week, what is chest, like the body part?
Brust.
70 is Shiga for chew or kava. Is that right?
I don't know about the kawa, but shika, yeah. Shika is to chew.
71 chicken is
Hyun.
72 chief is chef. 73 child is kind. And 74 childhood is kindheit. No, kindred is kindheit. Okay.
I will tell you when I was in South Dakota, the first time I looked at my daughter's in-laws were German, not Alsatian, German. And finally I asked my daughter, you haven't had two kids, she's not.
Yeah, the stew. Yeah, oh, yeah.
I just had to learn that.
I think French thing is spelled.
Going over the next page.
A rooster is a Google. Now, we used to always call a rooster a hana. But when the Alsatians were over here, a hana is a what is a hana? Oh, a faucet. And we always call a faucet a grana. But a grana is a crane. But yeah, we always call a rooster a hana, but it's actually a gulu.
How do you spell it?
Okay, was there a question back there?
Yeah, it's more of a, like a survey. My grandpa talked, everyone had nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah?
My grandpa would talk about a guy, and we learned that fanga is to catch. Well, his nickname was the soy fonger.
The soy fonger?
Soy fonger, soy.
Oh, soy fonger.
So the pig catcher.
Pig catcher.
And he was real bow-legged, so he could never catch the pigs. So the
A pig catcher, yeah. There was somebody around here was named Schlangefonger. Snake catcher. And jail is called a Gefängnis. Okay. I had a call last week from a fellow named, what was his name?
I don't know,
Carl.
I just answered the phone.
Oh, I forgot. Anyway, he met with the Hagelins at the Hagelin winery in Alsace, and he's going to be coming here in April before the big group comes, and he's going to come and bring some songs that his grandfather used to sing. And I'm going to try to get him to come and visit the class. Bunch of Alsatian songs.
Is it Bernard?
Bernard, yes, Bernard. Dadgummit.
Not Bernard. There's 3 Bernards over there.
Yeah, Bernard is his first name.
He's gonna be, he was coming to the 20th, now he's gonna be here 8th to the 30th. Is that Bernie? The one that Simon?
Simon. Bernard Simon, yes. Anyway, he said he met with you over there.
Yes, he did.
And that he would, he's going to bring some songs, some old Alsatian songs that his grandfather used to sing. So I thought it'd be nice to bring him here if we can get him here. And I think he's coming on the 10th of April. He called Patsy's phone and spoke English to her, but then
No, he spoke some Alsatian, but
he soon handed it over to me. Anyway, he's going to be here, so that'll be an interesting thing. I handed out some papers here. I handed out the first four pages last week because I didn't have the rest of it done. But this week I handed out pages 5 through 13, I believe it is. These are some translations, some words that we got from Christiane Wood. I don't know how many of you knew Christiane Wood. She was a native of Alsace, but she came from the northern part of Alsace, so she was a Spitzmühle. A Spitzmühle, pointy mouth. They talk a little bit different, but it's all pretty much the same. Wonderful lady. She lived in the house over there that the mayor's dad owns now. Next to the park. Anyway, when she was teaching us Alsatian, she gave us this. I ran across it and thought it'd be good. Let's go over these things. First page. Goede morgen. Good morning. And then good evening is Goede Nova. Normally, the people from the southern part of Alsace, they said Goede Over. They didn't put the N in there. The N comes from the northern part of Alsace or also from Germany. So it's Goede Over or the Goede Over. Hello, the gates. And here she did the W-I-E, which comes from the northern. The people who settled here would have had it W-I-A, via gates. And of course, you see the bonjour, that's French. Goodbye, that's the French equivalent to adios, I guess. Adieu. Adieu. It is not Alsatian, that would be a French word.
So is there a goodbye Alsatian?
You say Mosque.
Mosque. Make it good. Mosque is usually what they say. Bisbol. Yeah, let's say Bisbol.
Schrijfstemode.
Sir?
Schrijfstemode.
Write it sometime.
Oh, that means write us sometimes.
That's what young men
Yeah.
used to say that.
Ja, schreib mir mal. Kein Schlager, wenn ich das schrieb. Could you read it if I wrote it? Yeah.
How's your shiny dog?
That's a shaded dog, yeah. Be a nice day. My name is, ich heiss, oder mein Name ist. My name is, mein Name ist, ich heiss is I am called. You need it? Here.
Give me one too.
I'll take one.
That's why not.
The three there. I guess that, there we go. Okay? Yeah, this is, sorry, you keep it. Okay, this is my wife. Das ist mi Treu. A wife is a Treu. Now, if you're in Germany, a wife would be a Frau. But a wife in Alsatian, and then Alsace is a Treu. Siehst du Grum, siehst du Grab. Okay, and this is my husband. Das ist mi Mann. It should be capitalized, yes. That Treu, that Mann should be capitalized. All nouns are capitalized in Alsatian as well as in German. Okay? Remember last week we talked about the doctor, D-O-K-T-E-R? We have here D-O-C-H-T-E-R. Dochter. Das ist meine Dochter. Das ist meine, that's you could say me Dochter. It's neuter. Mini would be the correct thing because it's a female. Das ist meine Tochter. Das ist meine Tochter. Okay? This is my son. Das ist mein Sohn. 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 Das ist meine Schwester. Das ist meine Schwester. Sally Alde Kroe, das ist meine Schwester.
Should it also be Mimi?
Yeah.
Schwester is a sister. Pardon?
Mimi? Mimi Schwester.
Mini Schwester. The correct would be Mini. But they always say me. Das ist meine Schwester. But to be really correct, it'd be Mini would make it feminine. But Christian said it's all right to use the MIE for both sexes. And a brother, das ist mein Bruder. I'm glad to know you. Ich bin froh für dich kennen. I am happy for you to know. Kenna, you know, there's Ken was telling us about the to know, because Ken, or the device, to this, to know something, miss something, but to know somebody is Kenna.
And a variation on that, when Christian Meyer was here, Josh, you remember them, they came over during sausage making, he and his wife, and I actually said, ich bin froh für die Kenna, like this, and he said, oh, and then he said, I guess, how they say over there, it's just a slight variation. Ich bin froh, that's a Kenna. I am happy you to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, ich bin froh, that's a Kenna.
Yeah.
So I said it this way, and he said, oh, more proper, say ich bin froh, that's a Kenna. Is how he told me to say it.
What's that word?
Say, like do, die, ich bin froh, the D is just the abbreviation of do or die.
Okay.
You. The Kenna, Z-E, makes it to, Kenna, no. I am happy you to know.
Les,
Yes.
how would you say it in conversation, just saying it? And not just word for word so we can hear?
Ich bin froh für dich, Kenna.
There you go.
Ich bin froh für dich, Kenna. I'm happy for you to know. Okay? Okay, then, how are you? Again, we've heard this big Gates all the time. And, or Wie bist du? Wie bist du means how are you? Wie Gates means how goes it? And again here, if you were the Southern Alsatians, you'd probably pay W-I-A instead of W-I-E. Vubish. Yeah, Vubish. Where are you, Vubish?
And also, Les, Josh had a little update. He had a call with Derek Kronzer today, which will help us, or all Alsatians, Texan Alsatians learn. There is an initiative right now to standardize the spelling of these words.
Well, that's good.
Going on analysis, yeah.
Because it is not, it varies. The spelling varies quite a bit.
So there's a big effort going on analysis right now. Is that right, Josh? And they're working
a committee
on.
of academics that are like making a decision, like this is the spelling that we're going to use from now on.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So that's actually going on right now, but it's not out yet. But I saw a link that Josh shared, or one of those guys over there shared, and we're going to have a standardized spelling.
That would be great.
Yeah.
The other thing they're getting for us is conjugations of all the like top 100 verbs.
That'd be great. Yes, sir.
Is there a different way of saying it? If you know the guy, if you don't know him, the do would be I know you. The do.
Oh, yeah, do would be the familiar, and id would be the formal.
Yeah, the gates would be assumed to be saying that big H-C.
Yeah.
Or another one, if you know the guy, you say big H-C.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I know we're friends. the friendly one of the.
Right. The familiar would be what you'd be used to do. The word do would be familiar. In, other, say would be a formal way of using the word you. One big thing I learned, I always thought a potato was a Kartoffel. Kartoffel is a German word. There's in southern Alsace, in southern Alsace it's an Ardapfel, an earth apple. In northern Alsace it's a Grünbeer, a ground pear. Okay. All right. Alles richtig? Or alles good? Alles richtig or alles good?
All right.
Okay, okay. If you were, somebody said, how are you doing with the Gates? Since good be made, or since be made good, won't be dead. It's good, it goes good with me. Als geen good be made, als geen be made good, won't be dead. It goes, with me it goes good. And with you?
That's kind of a mouthful, Les. I think it's proper too if you just say, Gates good, dir.
Yeah, skate good, it'll be.
That's a mouthful up there, but you can just say Gates good, dir, it goes good, with you.
They'll do it, they'll understand it.
That's like that bumper sticker that we gave, like the, ik ben Alsatian, dude. Yeah? Ik ben Alsatian, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm Alsatian and you, yeah. And then I saw a witty response from one of the Alsatians overseas when you say, "Wie geht's?" She said, "Mir macht's geht." Well, how does it go? We make it go. That was her wisecrack, you know. Yeah.
Ganz good is all good, very good.
Oh, that's good.
All is good, ganz good, all is good. Okay. I'm on a vacation. Ich bin am Feria. A vacation is a feria. A feria. If they go on a vacation, they go on a feria. Okay, Midganu, somehow. We are traveling to blank. Midganu, Elsace, or Midganu, Europa, or wherever, España, wherever you.
And Les, if I can interject here, so the way she has it up there, that standardized spelling sure would be helpful because we would say M-I-R, mir. She has mer, which would confuse me to be more.
Okay.
Mer is more, but M-I-R is how I've always
But
seen it.
man is more would be M-E-H-R. Man.
Okay, yeah, to the ear it would sound the same,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But yes, there's another thing. Mid, in the southern part, our people would have said M-I-R.
Yeah.
In the northern part, it's M-E-R.
Okay.
And as I told you, this was written by Spitzberg.
Oof, what is it? Oof is two or up?
Oof. Okay. Up. Oof is up, or it's there, where, to. Ik go with Elsace. I'm going to Alsace. So it's another one to word that can be used several ways.
Would it be appropriate too to say mir gehen zu?
Going to Alsace, yeah. They're going to, yeah.
Z-U-M, yeah. Zu.
What was that word mean?
Zu is to.
To.
V-U-N is from. Z-U-M is to. And I used to mix those up all the time. I was talking to one of the Alsatians and I mixed those up and I said, I was saying, we're going to Alsace, but I said basically, we're going from Alsace. And Zoom is to, Voon is from. Zoom, Z-U-M is to, V-U-N is from. And sometimes you'll see them write it V-O-M or V-O-N, and it's kind of confusing, but it's phonetic, so you can kind of sound out what they mean. And again, that standardized spelling is going to be a big help.
Yeah, it will be. It's be interesting to see. I'm sure they're going to pick from both north and south, and there's even a little difference in the middle.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Strasbourg is completely different.
That's right, yeah, yeah.
Okay? Okay, I have enjoyed myself very much. Notice that apostrophe S means us, it. It for me, a joy was.
So when do they,
Sich für mir a Freude.
when do they use the os versus just the s?
Us ish, what you're saying is us ish. Us ish. It has been, or it was. Us. Okay, it should have an issue there. Us ish für mir a Freude. There's a word missing. So pride. Okay, it for me was happy. It was a happy time. Say means was happy or was. Sich für mir a Freude say. It for me a happy or a joy was. Notice the syntax, so different. I like you very much. I like you very much. Ich habe dich gern. Hey now, Scott, take it easy.
I'm having to learn how to make love to her in Alsatian.
I didn't teach him anything, did I?
It's when they say, Mama, what did you say? Let's go to bed. How do you say that?
Hey Les,
Yes, sir.
the D-I-C-H is very, that's very?
No, that's you.
That's you.
Okay.
Ich habe dich gern. I have you like. I have you like. Ich habe dich gern.
Oh, so Barry's not in
There's
there.
no very.
The very is not in there.
Barry's like feels confused.
Interpret confused us.
If I were to say very much, I would say ganz gern. Ich habe dich ganz gern. Come and see us. Now you're going to see a word we've seen here before. That's
Sorry,
Kuma.
one more question, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Would you use this also for I like candy?
Yes.
It garn bonbon or?
Ich habe bonbon gern. Ich habe bonbon gern.
Where did that bonbon come from?
I don't know where that comes from, but they use it for candy.
Is it a brand? You think it was a brand or it's
I bet it comes from the French bonbons.
bonbon?
Probably. Bonbon is what they use for candy. I guess it would be
What did y'all say when you were kids?
candy. We put that, we conveniently made an Alsatian word out of an English word.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
But sorry, one last thing. That would be the past tense of it. Ich kann bonbon garn because you kann. I liked candy.
I like candy. I have candy like. I have candy. Ich habe bonbon gern. I have candy like. It means I like
Why do
candy.
you ever want to say you used to like candy?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Oh, you want to say if in the past tense?
No, I'm asking. It seems like it is in the past
No,
tense.
ich habe als candy. Ich habe als bonbon gern gehabt. That would be the past.
Okay. So it sounds like Han and Garn. Do they always go
Gone.
together?
It's gone.
They always go together. Han and Garn.
No.
No, on is to have.
No, I know. Sorry, just let me see the question differently. Does Garn always have Han with it? If you use Garn, must you use Han?
Like, can you say,
No,
it,
not
like,
necessarily.
it garn Rindfleisch? I like
Beef.
Cattle.
beef. I like beef. You don't say it on garn Rindfleisch.
Ich han Rindfleisch gehabt.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you say ich han Rindfleisch, you just said I have.
no, but you
Beef.
can't say it garn Rindfleisch.
No, ich han Rindfleisch gehabt.
So you put the verb at the end, and so this is somehow, and he's getting after some grammar here. You're saying, I have, and then you do the subject, and then you do the verb at the end of it.
Yeah.
So it's
You're actually,
I'm realizing it's the same as the Spanish tener ganas. Tener ganas is I have desire for something.
I
Tener
have-
ganas.
yeah, well,
Use it
God
together.
is we
Tener
have
ganas.
desire, yes.
Han gan, it's the same.
Could I?
Yes, ma'am.
It's the same. We don't use a to be verb, we always use that. O fame.
I'm sorry, could you?
We'd say, o fame, I have hunger. O, like I
You use it in
have
Alsatian too.
hunger.
If I'm hunger.
Ich han Hunger. If I'm hungry, ich han Hunger.
We never use to be, it's always have.
Yeah.
Josh is probably
Ich
the
han
same.
Hunger, yes.
Time to get the second one.
And you can also swap out garn for lieb.
Lieb means, lieb would be love.
Yeah.
Lieb would be more love. I
Like I
love
love you. Yeah.
you. If lieb would be I love you.
I said that in Italian once, instead of nice to meet you, I said, I love you.
That's nice.
That's a nice greeting, huh?
I said some things before in my Alsatian too, but come to see us. Who owns a Basiaha? Remember we talked about the word Sua before? The Sua is to seek. And he was seeking the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, here we have Basiah. And we said Basiah was to taste.
Yeah.
Now to visit somebody would be to Basiah.
And that's funny how it's written because it looks up there like, come and go, seek us.
Come us go
Yeah.
visit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come us go. Kuma uns ke besuha.
Throw the cows over the fence.
Once again,
Once again, anyhow.
okay? Any further questions now? This so far? It's a very phonetic language. It's just a matter of how you pronounce you have to learn how to pronounce the letters. Give me your name. Give me ira nama. Give me ira nama. Give me your name. Or for your telephone number, give me ira telephone number. Let's go on to page 2 and see what we have here. Yes is correctly it's ya. It's also used. They also use the word yo. It's yo. I think would be like yeah. Or yes. Yes is yeah. Ya and yo would be yeah. Something like that.
German was yo also.
Is it? I can't tell you about that. I don't know about German. Oh, this is also yo? Okay. Perhaps is vielleicht. Now remember the V is pronounced F. Vielleicht. Vielleicht. And we talked about this word before. Wenn's beliebt? Please. Wenn's beliebt. If you, that's like, s'il vous plaît. If you would like. If you please. Wenn's beliebt. If you love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
When it's
If you like. And this next word is hard for me to pronounce. Excuse me, excuse it. I think I was wrong there. It's instead of A. Excuse it. It doesn't sound too much different than, but spelled a lot different than it.
They'll get the point.
And thanks, they usually use the word merci, which is the French. And the old Alsatian would be danke, which is the same as the German danke. You're welcome. C'est good. It's good. It's good. It's okay. Come here. Kom do. Come here. Wait a moment. What? A moment. A moment and a moment, same thing. What a moment. What a mole is, wait once. A mole means once. What a mole would be wait once. Like they used to take. Come Molo, come once here. Okay, if you're hungry, you don't say, I am hungry, you say, I have hunger. Ich han hunger. Or if you're thirsty, ich han durst. Yeah, I'm busy. Ich bin geschäftig. Geschäft means work. Work, geschäftig, work, tired, okay? Or mied would be tired. Mied, M-I-E-D, mied. We talked about that earlier tonight. If I'm glad, ich bin froh. Ich bin froh. Froh. I'm sorry, stud me leed. I'm sorry. Or it's all right. Is this alles richtig? Or is this alles good?
Say the first one again, please.
Pardon?
Say the first one again, please. It's all right.
Is alles richtig? Is alles richtig? Richtig, the word richtig is the right for correct. Racht is the right for the direction. The direction right is the Racht. The word richtig for correct is right for correct is richtig.
Unless I'm not mistaken, richtig can also mean a real or a proper. If you say,
Yeah.
"What is a richtig Alsatian?" So richtig means like Les said, it means right, correct. But a richtig Alsatian means a real Alsatian. Yeah.
Not one of those.
Not a Texas Alsatian, but one that's over there. A richtig Alsatian, a real
That
Alsatian.
reminds me of we had a couple here with us one time and we were talking and I said, something didn't go right. I said, good for Dami Nomo. Got down once again. He said, du bist ein richtiger Elsässer. You were a real Alsatian.
That one I know.
Now where are we? I do not know. Oh, I do know is ich weiß. Other, I do not know ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß or ich weiß nicht. I don't know. Now notice this weiß here is the same as the German white. Our white is W-I-E-S-S. The Wieswurzbach lodge over here is pronounced, we pronounce it Wieswurzbach. It's not the way it's spelled Weisswurzbach because that was a German name, Weiss. And it means white. How much is it? Was kostet das? What costs this? What does this cost? Was kostet das? Can you help me? Kannst mich helfen? Kannst mich helfen? Notice it doesn't say you in there, but it means it's understood. Can you help me? Can you me help? Kannst means can you me helfen?
Going back to the other one, wie viel? How much?
What? Wie viel? It's how much?
Would be more.
Wie viel?
An app that I had that I studied from, that's actually how they said it, Mike, was like, so up there it says like, literal, that would be what costs this? But a real, like literal translation, how much would be wie viel costas. How much costs that? This, yeah. So you're right, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Where's the washroom? Where's the toilet? They use a toilet, that's another French word. You don't want to know what we used to call them when we were kids. And we used to hear it. Huh?
Call it oprit one time.
Oprit? Oprit means to kick off. You go to the place that you kick whatever you kick off. Oprit, they call it toilet. And they also call it a Jesus.
Yeah. And I've heard it called a Hisla.
A Hisla, a little house, yeah. A Badzimmer, a bathroom.
Yeah.
No, that'd be a bathroom, yeah. Now this is a washroom, yeah, toilet. Men's would be Mannen. And ladies would be Froya or Viva. 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 Aviv is a very old term for woman. W-I-I-B. And Viva would be plural. Why? Urom. Urom. When is then. Then.
And on that why, Burum is why, because is very similar. It's Durum.
That's right, because it means Durom.
Like in Spanish, porque and porque are the same. It's how you put the accent that means why or because. But it's similar in Alsatian. Burum, Durum.
Durum and Durum, yes.
With a D?
With a D?
With a
With a
D.
D. Durum. D-U-R-U-M. Durum.
I guess Les will do the
Why would you do it?
vocabulary.
Yeah, is it that time?
Yeah, we got about.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go from here later on. Next time. We'll start on page 3 next time. You
Oh,
like
yeah,
this?
that's great. I love that. That's very good.
Be sure if you have any questions on this, make your notes in there and ask questions at the beginning of next week.
Josh, Bradford, y'all want to come up and lead the vocabulary for next week? We just go down the line and ask. Bradford, you do it, right? Sure. I got the book here.
Page 9.
So y'all, Bradford's gonna go down the road like we've been doing. Shout out the word. So like chill.
Was ist chill in Alsatisch?
Loud.
Hila. Was ist chilly in Alsatisch?
Frosted.
Frostig.
Frosty.
Frostig.
Was ist chimney?
A kameen. A kameen, it's also a fireplace is also called a kameen.
Okay. Chin. Apple. Richtig Alsatisch. Chip. Spawn.
A spawn hose, so you chip wood, it's a spawn.
Spawn holes.
A spawn.
Oh, this is easy.
If it's a wood chip, would you say something different? Or
Pardon?
Is it wood chip?
A wood chip is a spawn, a wood chip is a whole spawn.
A whole spawn. Holes, like holes house? Whole spawn.
So if it's just like it wouldn't be like a potato chip then?
That's a kartoffel.
No, that's an hard apple,
Hard apple spawn.
but I would call that,
Hard apple spawn.
I guess, yeah.
Got it fast. It'll work. Huh?
Is there a difference?
No, there's not really anything. They didn't have potato chips when they came here.
No, but.
But this is Alsatian fashion. You just make it up.
That's right.
Okay, Miss Baby. choir. So, I'm sorry, choice. Yeah. Oosball. Very good. Mr. Havey? Chore. Choir is chore. Okay. Choke.
We'll go back over to this side. Sorry.
Oh, yeah? All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
let's go across that.
Choke. W's are V's and V's are W's.
No, these are F.
B's or F's?
First sticker. First sticker.
Versticker. Notice that E on the end means, you have the E on the end of the word, it's an ah. Versticker.
That choke, like stuff.
Like you choke, it's versticker.
It's stuff. For stick.
Good. Cholera.
Cholera? Hold on. Cholera. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Cholera. Right, Les? Cholera killed a lot of Alsatians in 1849 here in Castroville. Well, all over Texas. Choose.
Wale?
No, Bobby.
Father.
Walla?
Chop. Haka.
Haka? A haka? You haka?
Christmas.
Vino. Look at the words. W-I-E is wine. N-A-C-H-T is not. Wine night. Meaning Christmas.
Vina.
Vino.
Francine has a question.
No.
No?
No, not Christmas. That's what our people said. But that was the same thing as our put blendy for plenty.
It was a corruption of the English word Christmas. Yeah.
But that's what we said. That's
He's
what our
trying to
people
straighten
said.
us simpletons out and get us to
What are y'all talking about?
Christmas. Just saying Christmas.
Our folks always said Christmas, but they took an English word and tried to make it sound
You
Alsatian.
could all speak Alsatian right now if we wanted to. We just have to start going, well, you know. Hey, that's what I do when I don't know the word. I just say it in English with an Alsatian accent. Let's go. Church. Kirch.
Okay, you say Kirsch. But some of them, our people just said Kira.
Kira. Cigar. Or it's a cigar. What is it? Cigar?
Cigar.
Cigar. Okay? Back over here. Cigarette. Cigarette.
Cigarette. Cigarette.
Cinema. Keno. Keno. That's like the game's Keno, right? Like the Cowboys play at the bars? Keno. Interesting.
Well,
Circle.
these sound like these words you made up.
Yeah. I think maybe Ralph and Annette had too much to drink one evening. They just put a few things.
I don't believe a word of it is.
Circle.
Circle and circular and room.
Rune.
Room is a word. I thought that was a made up word.
Rund is round, yeah, that's round. But I've never heard the word circular for circle, but it probably is.
Yeah.
But I've heard the circle.
Circle. Circle.
Circle.
These are kind of like a tss sound. Circus. Circus.
Circus.
Circus. Good. City. Sorry, sister. Foster sister.
Is that the same word for well?
Is it the same word for well? Sister?
No.
Which well?
Sund.
Soon.
What's the difference between a well and a cistern?
A well goes
Oh, a
down
well,
into the
oh, a
ground,
well, it's a bruna.
strata of water.
A well, like you dig a well in the hole, in the ground?
Yeah.
And
That's a bruna.
a cistern is just a container
B-R-U-N-A,
and
bruna.
water, like rainwater runs into it. Whereas a well, you get it up, actually out of the groundwater. But our people used both, of course. They knew the importance of water. Where are we at here? City. Stadt. Stadt?
Stop.
Stadt. And a little city is a Städtler.
That's what our people called it. Stadler was a little town.
Yeah.
In fact, when I was a kid growing up, I thought the name of this town here was Stadler, and I thought the name of San Antonio was Stott. So they went to Stott and they went to the Stadler.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Castroville. They were, but that's what I thought. That's all I ever heard.
Yeah. We're going to town.
We're going to
That's what
town.
Daddy always said. One town. Good. Civil. Hopefully.
That means, hopefully means hopeful, but I don't know,
That you should remain civil. Like in your engagements with people, you should be civil.
yeah, you and I better be careful about that.
Yeah. I struggle with that. That's why I go to church. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We should remain hopeless. The Republicans and the Democrats should remain hopeless. Okay? Civilization.
Civilization.
Civilization. It's the same word.
Civilization.
They give us these in here to keep our confidence going. Clad.
Clade it.
Clyde.
Clyde.
Now remember,
E and I, the
clothing,
second one does the talking.
clothing is Clyde. Clyde is another word for clothes. You're clad. You have clothes on. You're clyde.
Good. Clyde. Clarification. Claim. Sorry. These are tiny words.
I'd rather have a clarification, but I will say help.
Helped. Helped.
I don't know that. I don't know what that. I never have seen that word before, but we'll accept it because.
That's the German word.
Is it?
Be helped. Okay, Mr. Biediger.
Clarification?
Clarification.
Oefklaar?
Oefklaar. Oefklaar.
Clara?
Whenever that E is on the end,
Clear
it's
up.
tricky. Sometimes you have to do the on the end, sometimes you don't. Oefklaar. Is that right, Les? Oefklaar.
Clara, yeah.
Oefklaar.
Means to clear up.
Clear up. Clarification.
Up clear.
Clarify.
Claude Maha. To make it clear.
That word maha, you can use that, if you can memorize maha, you can use that for a lot of
Yeah, Maha is well used.
well used, yeah.
Many words.
You can use maha for everything. Do this, make that, put it there, all kinds of stuff. Maha. I use it all the time. You gotta keep choosing when you remember these words. You know, remember the ones that you can use for multiple things, and then you've got a little bit more utility. All right, where are we at? Flash.
Samaslaga. Slag means to hit, and sama is together. Knock it together.
Samaslaga.
Sama.
He said what it's, he broke it down.
Yeah, sama is together,
Together.
and schlaga is to hit.
So you knock it together.
Oh, here's a good one. Class. Class. We have class in us. That's right. But there's a lot of these words that are used the same over and over. Unglik, right? Unglik, we've learned that one 3 or 4 times.
And with his sausage making thing, I learned that mal also means grind versus flour.
No, you have two differences there, mal and maul. Mal is flour, maul is to grind.
So you maul it.
You maul it.
You like beat it, maul it.
Maul it.
And it's the same word in Spanish, it's moler, is to grind, moler. So there's a lot of these cognates, they call those cognates, when it's restaurant, restaurante, restaurant, you know, it's the same in every language. They didn't screw it up. Okay, who's next? Clause. Stops. Yeah, great. Like there's a clause in the contract? Sots?
Sots?
Yeah.
Is that also sentence?
A sentence is a sots.
Okay, like
The law,
like a clause.
a law is a
in it.
sots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are all.
And to sit is a sots.
See, these Alsatians, they don't get all mixed up with their words. They just use the same word.
They're pretty thrifty people.
They're thrifty, so they, yeah. I will use 800 vocabulary words only.
Yeah.
There's also sentence.
Okay, back this way, Charlie. Claw.
Grazza, that also means to scratch.
Clean, that's a good one, clean. Rhyme, or
Suven.
what's the opposite of clean? Dirty?
But the verb is,
The
verb is butza.
What?
The verb is butza.
The verb, yes, butza. But this is,
Clean as in clean your clothes. Sufa hosa. No, I'm sorry. Sufa hosa, clean pants.
super hose. Super hose, yeah. But, super hose, yeah.
We've got called all the time.
It's good to memorize the opposites too. Sufa and draki. Dirty and clean.
Super and draki is clean and dirty.
Yeah.
What is dirty again?
Draki.
It says mushtik.
What's mushtik? Schmutztik. That's a dirty kiss.
It's a dirty,
Schmutz?
That's kind of like
musty, dirty also.
But Josh, you're right. Butza is like to scrub or to put. Yeah, butza.
The butza would be the
I
clean.
give shitty dirty kisses sometimes when I have tobacco in
Yeah,
my
the
mouth.
verb would be butza.
The book is wrong.
You say something?
Well, they're saying in the book it says mushtik for dirty, but it's actually draki.
Draki and mushtik is in both.
It's German.
But also write in there draki because we use
D-R-A-K-I-G. D-R-A-K-I-G is certainly dirty.
Boy, we got off track. Where the hell are we? Clean, that's right. So here, clear. Lisa, clear. Clark. We learned that 2 weeks ago for something, right? Clark was bright. Right. Clerk.
Okay, clerk is a schreiber. Now to write is to schreib. It's one, a schreiber is one who writes, or a clerk. A schreiber.
How about clever?
Geschickt. Geschickt. I would say that would be to send something, but here it says clever. I don't know.
Well, grandma would say, no, schmutz? No, what was she?
If you tell me to get in a hurry, she says schickte. That means hurry.
Well, what would she say for intelligent, smart? Flink? Flink? No, that's fast.
That's agile. Yeah, flink is agile.
Because this is clever. What do you use a word for clever or smart or intelligent? There is no word in Alsatian, right?
Smart is
there is a word in here.
Could you make up a word? Could you say bicep, knowledgeable?
Bicep?
Bicep, knowledgeable maybe? I'd make up a word, try to make it work.
Hey, in the book it says smart is gescheit, so obviously clever and smart is not the same word.
It's close.
This is geschick.
So, and I gotta ask Les, this is what confuses me. Face, what's face?
See it?
They're not?
Say it?
See it?
Sick. And then we just said geschick. Now what's a tale? Like a little story. Geschick, I think.
Trying to think.
Like a fable?
I think like a story or a little tale is a geschick. Let me tell you a little story.
In the book it is.
Yeah, so that's saying I get confused between face and tail, like a story.
Huh.
Not an animal's tail, but
Right,
let me tell you a little tale of yeah. So if you look, it's the same word because I get mixed up on those two. Also, I
We're
always
gonna use
second
it for
guess myself.
clever also.
Clever. So now it's got a third use. All right.
How about slang?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Now you should know about that. You have clients. I don't have clients.
Lion?
It's just cool. I've never seen that before.
How about climate?
Klima? Klima?
All right, climb.
Graps? Graps? Now there's another word for grap. Another word that graps means would be a lobster is a graps. And crab is a graps. And a
Cancers? Drop.
cancer is a graps. Those are
Craps.
Would that be like a grip or something of that nature?
the graps. And climb. I don't know. It could be grip. I don't know.
Yeah, cancer was crops.
This word is
Yeah.
krapsa.
Grapsa, yeah, it's to climb would be the verb. Grapsa.
What was cancer? Was it?
Crops.
K-R-A-B-S is cancer.
W-K-R-A, but same sounds.
Craps. Craps
Yeah.
was cancer, not crops.
K-R-A-B-S.
Not with a G.
Right.
This is
right.
with
This
a G.
is with a K, that's right. Yeah, it's with a K.
Crops.
This is a krapsa, not a krapsa.
Grapsa.
Krapsa.
It's the verb climb.
Krapsa.
We're starting to learn some of our.
It's true Alsatian class, you argue with each other. All right, Phil, this is an easy one for you. Clinic.
Wait.
Top of the page, second word down.
Clinic.
Clinic. Und Olga richtig das Cloak.
Amando?
And then Mary, a clock. Good. That's an hour though, isn't it?
No, Stund is an hour.
Stund.
Stund is an hour.
Okay.
Clock is a ood.
It's good.
Ood, yeah.
What's the Glockenspiel?
Glockenspiel. That's actually, Glockenspiel would be, you play the bells.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because remember it makes a
Bell.
sound when it spins.
Okay,
so
okay.
It plays the tune.
Good. Good. Okay. That's everybody, right? Okay. Close. Zumaha.
That means close make it.
And there's that word Bradford told you about. Maha.
Maha. There's that maha again.
Close mate.
Zumaha. Zumaha. Closet. A shrunk. A shrunk. Yeah, we have a shrunk in our house from Christian Wood that came over from Alsace. Clocked. Klumpa.
Clump.
Like a clump.
Yeah.
Like a clump,
A
yeah.
bloop klump.
Yeah.
Bloop
Blood clot. Yeah.
Good. All right. Mr. Sherhart, close. Good. Clock.
Dia.
Sorry.
Dia.
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 Clock. Now close. Blunder or older Kleider? Blunder.
Lunder is closed, and Kleider is also closed.
Okay.
Clothing.
Cloud. Hook. Hook. Dan is Schwarzbuch. De Ragakuma. De Unterenblitz. Club. Cloudy. Now club. Mr. Hayden. Club. We're all gonna go to the club and drink some soufa. Miss Amy. Clutch. A griff.
All griefer. All griefer.
And what do you use that like clutch, like come in clutch in the game?
Yeah.
And then the other one, motor, is coupling? That's coupling, like.
Yeah.
So what is a griff?
All griefer, like you're clutching something.
Oh, okay. Like when you're driving a tractor.
If I grab you.
Oh.
Clutch you.
Oh, a clutch.
A clutch.
Grab, okay. All right, sorry.
Not like a purse?
Like a purse? Can you use it as a purse too? We have a fashionista in the back.
A what? A purse?
Yeah.
Well, a purse is a gold sock.
I used to read the Star. It came out in the paper. It's about the stars. And the ladies wear their clutch. It's like a little purse.
But that's not
No
a,
straps.
but you call that a gold sock.
Sorry, Jenny Sue. You cannot use this word for your clutch.
It's a gold sock.
That is only money sack.
A money sack is right.
Good. Mr. Sherhart. Where we at, right? Oh, no, we're over here, sorry. Mr. Haven.
I got this.
Close.
Cola?
That's perfect.
Cola. That's coal. Y'all ever heard that poem that Father Roy Reen said? His grandpa ran the Up-to-Date Saloon. Y'all seen that picture in Blue Lacy of the Up-to-Date Saloon? He used to sit there by the Rainbow Theater, and he'd say, "Frog, where their father is. Their father is in the Wirtshuis. Super all is glazeries. Vissie in der, brings die in der vorne, vis die in der asche, then brings die in der vorne, vis die in der cola, und the devil mir sie holen." Ask where Dad is. He's at the bar. He's drinking up all the glasses. He throws them at the door, and then they bring another one in front of him to drink. He throws them in the ashes, and then they bring another one in front of him. And he throws them in the cola in the fireplace, and the devil can have them. And that was Father Roy Reen. He was a priest here. And he was a year older than my grandpa.
He was on that, I guess he was on that picture with that first group that went to Alsatian.
Is he on that?
75.
He was on that group with Father Larry.
Yeah.
He spoke Alsatian. My grandpa did not when he moved from Rio Medina to Castroville. But they backed him in the corner and they said,
Give him the good.
"And do mom or cup." So we're going to beat this one. And he said, "Well, shit, I better learn Alsatian." Okay, Judy.
Coalition.
Coalition.
Bundnes.
Bundnes.
The bond is to bind. The coalition is to bind.
Bound together.
Bound together.
Bound in coalition. Good. Francine or Mike, you want to go? Coat. It's the same as cloak. A mandel.
Kittle is the right word.
It's
And a
also
kittel.
tittle.
Kittle is the right word.
Kittel is your coat. Kittel. The venter kittel. Okay, Francine. Cobb. Kolb? Or Zapf?
We always heard Zapfa. The corn cob was a Zapfa.
Walchkorn Zapfa.
Zapfa, yeah.
Yep, that, Walchkorn? Wild corn?
Large corn.
Wild
Large
corn?
corn.
Yeah.
Large corn.
The people in Alsace were confused that when they first came here to visit us, that we ate cornmeal, cornbread, things out of corn. They said, that's false corn, that's feed for the animals. But we had to live off of corn in Castroville early on in the 1840s, and there was a real bad drought in 47, I think it was, and there was a kid, his dad gave him a sack of corn and said, you go plant the field. And the dad waited and waited and like, well, the corn has never come up. What's going on? And then the son finally said, I was starving. I ate all those corn seeds. I didn't plant them. So that was a true story. It's like a sad story. It's kind of funny too. Yeah, Dan?
Do you have to say something else with Zappa whenever you're saying corn cob, or you just say cob?
That's just the cob.
Zapfa is the cob, but if it's corn cob, you'd say corn kapfa.
Corn
Corn
zappa.
zapfa.
Now this would be handy for when you go to the Living History Center. We have Zappa in the outhouse. It's to wipe your posterior. And there's white ones and there's red corn cobs. White corn cobs and red corn cobs. Right? So you use a white one, and then you use a red one.
No, you use the red one.
And then you use
one to see if you need another
and then you use the white one to see if you need another red one. That's too much? Is that too much? If you've never tried it, you're missing out. What's a cock? A rooster?
Hana.
That's what we always called it a hana, but
It's right here.
they call them a kugel, and a hana is the what we call a grana was the water faucet. We call it grana, but that's a crane. They call a water faucet a hana.
And they call it a crane because that's a lot of those water. The first running water in houses. I've been doing a lot of looking at old houses for this project that we have with the Notre Dame folks coming to survey all the old houses in Medina County. And a lot of the first running water in these old pioneer houses, they drilled 2 holes, or just 1 hole, in the kitchen, in the wall, and it came down from their cistern, their overhead cistern, and then just had a faucet on it. That's all they had for running water. And I was out at Edward Fisher. Did anyone know Edward Fisher?
Yeah.
He was a buddy of mine. Him and Omer Shearhart and I, we trapped coons and foxes and stuff. And I was out at his house today, and he lived there his entire life. He was born in that house. He died in that house. Well, he died in the nursing home. He was a bachelor.
Fisher, yeah.
Edward. And he had just that. That was what he had in his kitchen. Was that pipe still? That was what he lived on. He lived like a pioneer.
That's my 2 uncles, and
Yeah.
they were bachelors, Edward and Adolph, and my mother was the youngest of 9 out of
Yes,
that family.
that's
They were
right.
always in that house.
Yeah, they were poor folks, you know, like your mom said, oh, we had to ride in that old ratty old car to school and all, you know, it's like, but they all did
She
great.
rode in the school bus, and it was somebody's grain truck or farm truck.
Yeah.
They all climbed in the back, and the boys had to pull her up
Yeah.
to get in, and that was their bus to go to school.
And you know, the view of that farm, if you're going out Highway 90 and towards San Antonio, just out of Castroville, just before the Chevy dealership on your left, if you look back up in the hills there, you see the Alsatian house, and you see the little barns, and you see the windmill. It's a real nice bucolic setting, and it's a good example of what a farmyard looked like, because it hadn't changed in the entire history of that farm.
They were very fruitful.
He had his dogs trained to pee in a pen right outside his house, and when he went to go check his traps, he put his rubber boots on the porch, and then step in that bucket of piss, and then go walk out and go check his traps, so that the coons and foxes and coyotes, bobcats, he could catch bobcats all the
It left
time.
no human odor where you were trapped.
Yeah, he had a set. I looked for it. I thought it was right behind the chicken house, but I couldn't find it. But it was a round dome built out of chicken wire, and he had one of his roosters or a hen in there, and then he just put traps around it. He didn't even bury them like when you make a set in the ground, and he catch bobcats off of that all the time.
They both taught me how to trap, so anybody wants to learn how to
Yeah.
trap, I can show you.
I was always jealous. When I took my furs to the fur buyer, they were there, and they always had a lot of neat stuff, and I just had the fiddly bit that I had caught, a few dozen, and they had hundreds of them. And
He
they
had
were,
their dogs on the wire that could run on the wire and around the tree that was tied to. He had cans. The dog would go and pee in those cans and he'd collect that urine.
and he is clever.
Oh, boy.
And I found this.
I don't know if I want to know all of this.
He was a neat guy. A lot of people didn't get a chance to know him, but he was a neat guy. He taught me a lot of stuff. And he spoke Alsatian to me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And he thought it was neat that I was a kid and knew some Alsatian, so he really kind
He liked the fish too.
of took to me. Yeah.
He went with my dad the other day.
Oh, that's good.
Do they still wrap it? We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, let's go.
We're just on
Yeah, Chad. Where are we at? Sorry, you get me off on a tangent here. Coconuts? There's no word for coconut. I bet you $100 is the same word. Cocosnus. A noose is a nut. This is cod noose. Okay, how about coffee? Coffee. How about coffin? We already did that one. Sorry. Cog. Son. Cohabit. Susama lava. We're living together. Susama lava.
Susama lava.
How about a coil? Coin? Doll? Collaborate. Oh, cold's easy. Y'all know that one. Cult. What's brisk?
Wait a minute, we didn't.
Y'all remember that one from a couple weeks ago? Frisch. So if it's not cult, it's frisch. Collaborate. So arbeit is work. Arbeit is work, but so is Geschäft. But here we're using arbeit for some reason.
Because that's German.
One thing you gotta learn here, buddy.
Yeah.
When you start to translate these words, you gotta talk like a damn Alsatian. You don't say shaft, you say shaft.
Shaft. See, this is what happens. You have to get a lecture like that and get your attitude out, and then you remember. My dad used that very technique to teach me a lot of stuff I know. And I'm using the very same technique to teach my son what he knows. But why are we, Mark, since you're so intelligent, why are we using arbeit here instead of Geschäft?
That's a German word, yeah.
Yeah. You know, on the gates there at Dachau, the prison camp, it says, Arbeit macht frei. If you work, we'll set you free. And that was a lie.
It set them free, all right.
Yeah.
But the same thing is true about the, what's the one in Alsace?
That's, Jenny, no, the one in the mountains in Alsace. Spandau. No, not Spandau. Something with an S.
God darn it, I can't remember. But they didn't have the same thing over at Arbeit macht frei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is collaborate, working together. Zusammen arbeit.
But there's a lot of Alsatian words that are the same as German.
No, we cannot have any German. No, I'm a big proponent of our language in Castroville is a mix.
Yes.
So no offense to the pure Alsatians, but my Alsatian has a lot of Deutschwords. I'm a Sea Cats and a Bame and Tabby, and there's a lot more German than Alsatian in my blood.
Yeah, but when a lot of these Alsatians came over, and Justin Youngman was still alive, Wesley Soul, and he was a real Alsatian speaker.
Yeah.
He said one time, he said, if there's some up with you, and that Alsatian turned to him and said, Like is here talking from the grave.
Yeah, like
they
a
never said
dead
that
person
word
was
over there.
talking,
Never
yeah.
said that word.
Because his language was so pure and old. And if you didn't believe him, ask him. He would have told you.
He would correct you better than I
Yeah,
would correct
he
you.
would correct me way more than you ever have and way more than he
Yeah,
ever
right. He corrected me. Yeah.
has. Okay, collapse. Samake.
Samakeya.
Samake.
Complicated.
Kaya. Samake.
To fall together, to fall.
Together.
Tamakaya.
Together fall.
Tamakaya.
Collar. Raka. Colleague. Collect. Samla. Collection. Samlum. And a collector. Samlum. College. Collide.
Samarana means run together.
Samarena.
They're not walking now.
Samaloifa. Colon.
Okay, there should not be a comma between Dick and Dawn because it means the large or the thick gut. Dawn is a gut.
Dick is thick.
The thick, the big gut.
And darm is what? Darm is thin? Darm.
Darm is the gut.
Oh, gut. Oh.
Dick is the big
dick,
gut,
a dick
the large intestine.
And a colonist.
Colonist.
Colonist. That's someone who looks at colons.
All right. So looking at the time real quick, I'm going to tell y'all next week I'm going to ask for a volunteer again. If nobody volunteers, I'm going to ask Brad for it again.
Josh, I just have a quick announcement for who wasn't here last week. So I finished today uploading substantially all of the videos to the YouTube site from the Alsatian from the video project. So they're all now on again at CCHA 1844 on YouTube. They're all there. And then I didn't
Also, a hoe is a hawk.
at
A
youtube.com
hoe is a hawk.
at
Hawk, two hoes, hawk, something like that. Hoe.
Okay, so the URL is youtube.com / at the at symbol CCHA, Castroville College Heritage Association, 1844.
Got it.
That's what they're all at. And then if you want your own copies, I brought 2 extra boxes or 2 extra pen drives. I mentioned last week they're $100. I brought some extra in case people want them. It's $100 donation to the CCHA in support of the project.
They're on sale. They're on sale tonight for $100.
I don't want to see him again.
Oh, it does, what's this one?
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next week.